3 to What If Naruto Was the Evil Queen. And well, the last time we left off was when Naruto was giving birth. I hope you all like it. Naruto's POV. I felt it. My wire broke. I let out a scream, which sounded like a song. Why though? Why? Never mind that. I got down on my back. Let me help you there, my queen said, while snapping her fingers. My clothes disappeared. I was left completely exposed on the ground. My nipples hardened at the cold air. I slightly shook because of the cold. I clawed at the ground while feeling another painful snap of sorts. Oh no. It's okay, breathe in and out and push, my queen said. And I did so. I breathed in and out. And I pushed. Hours upon hours later, I gave birth to 3 little babies. The oldest one was Memma Uzumaki. He had black hair like his father, blue eyes of mine, pale skin like his father, but a bubbly personality like mine. And for a bonus, he had whisker marks, which made him look so adorable. The middle child was Baruto Uzumaki, who looked like my copy. They all had pointy ears, spiked tails, and they were larger than normal babies. Maybe a size of a 2-year-old? Not really sure. The youngest, and my pride and joy, Naruto. She had blonde hair like mine, with some red ends, but I guess that's from the Uzumaki blood. Beautiful blue and purplish eyes. She had pale skin like her father, but she still had my personality. I hugged them closely. I'll never let you go, babies. I'll never let you fall. You are mine, and I'm yours. I love you, my babies. I'll never let you go, I promise. Then I growled. And I thought, what if Sasuke comes to find them and take them away? I'll never be able to see them. Never in my lifetime. I growled even more. But I quickly snapped out of it when my babies started to cry. I hushed them to sleep. After that, I felt different. Well, leaving out the body changes, I felt my stomach. I lifted up my shirt and saw my stomach was completely flat. I was told that women's stomachs don't go back to normal after they give birth. They might become flat, but they still have the scars of childbirth. But my stomach is completely flat. Well, not completely flat. The abs I used to have were there now. My body was back to normal of sorts. No scars of childbirth. I looked down at my legs, feeling them. They didn't feel wrinkly or anything. They didn't feel different. I felt at 100%. Well, that is what happens when you are the queen and goddess of darkness. My queen said while I turned around. She wore a beautiful red dress that showed off her amazing bust, her curves and all. If I wasn't gay, I would say that she was the most... if I wasn't gay, I think I'll be after her. I chuckled at my thought. Naruto, I want to train you so you can master the abilities. And I want to spend some more time with my son, the queen said with a goofy smile. My eyes start to water. I hugged her. I was slightly taller than her now, which put some more cockiness on my head. Well, it's okay, short mama, I said. Then I felt something hit me over the head. I fell to the ground in a heap. Ow! I yipped out. Then I saw a pot was in her hand. How can she have a pot? Do not call me short again, young man. Remember, you were shorter than me. Huff! Disrespectful children, she said while looking sad. Oh, I love her. I got up and hugged her from behind. I'm sorry, Mama. I'm just messing with you, I said while hugging her closely. It's okay, my boy. But, come on, time for training. 2 years into the future. Sasuke. I had a decent life so far. I'm still looking for my children. But the children of mine, they're supposed to be the next heads of the Uchiha compound. Supposed to be the next heads of the werewolves. But I can't find them. No trace of them or Naruto. I growled. My wolf side begged for me to come for it to come out and search for its children. Today was my birthday, and I was slightly excited. Maybe Sakura and I are soulmates. Hopefully. I entered into my home expecting to smell the delicious scent of my mate, which I hoped was Sakura, but nothing. She was right in front of me and I couldn't smell anything except the perfume she wore, which always stunned my nose. Pausing. I'm back to the video. She was right in front of me. I couldn't smell anything. I was sad until I caught a delicious and interesting scent. I sniffed it. It was strong and potent, but weak. It smelled like it hasn't been here in a long time. I followed the scent after I said to Sakura that I'm going to take a shower. I followed it until it got to my bedroom. I raised the eyebrow. Was someone in there? I opened the door. The scent lingered in my room. It wasn't on my bed sheets, on the floor, curtains, nowhere. It was in my closet. I opened my closet door and I saw nothing until I sniffed again. The scent was coming from down there. I looked down and saw a box. I ripped it open. Sorry guys, my throat. I ripped open the box and saw Naruto's old Genin outfit. It was bright orange and blue, nearly blinding me. After I got over the colors, I placed my nose in it, hoping that I was wrong. But with one more check of my snout, I knew that Naruto was my mate. Guilt came over me. It flooded my veins. I felt my soul, heart, and body smushing together and threatening to shatter. Then I heard my wolf yell at me. My wolf had no name. No name at all. But I call him Dark. Dark yelled at me. You did this to our mate. Shoot, wrong voice. You did this to our mate. Where is he? Dark yelled in anger and anguish. I thought back. Naruto was strapped to the bed, fear running all over him. He looked so scared. And when I remembered his body, it wasn't the body of a boy that I knew. No, it was the body of a girl. I knew what they were doing, and I thought it was right. Was right at the time, since I needed children now, not later. I could hear his cries saying, back away, stop. It hurt. Then it went back to, then I remembered our children. I growled. I put the the jumpsuit back into its box, closing it. I walked downstairs and saw Sakura pausing. I saw that she was kissing another guy in the doorway. What in the world are you doing, Sakura? I shouted. I felt no anger or love for her anymore, since now I found my mate, the person that I hurt the most, and made him run away. She gasped while pushing away the boy. She turned around in a fright. He insulted me. No, he was harassing me, she said while pointing a finger at him. What? No! No, Sakura. I'm your boyfriend for 2 years. I grew a little more angry. So he was her boyfriend for 2 years. We've been dating for 2 years. I want both of you out, I said while slamming my door, collecting all of Sakura's clothes. I placed them in a bag and threw the bag at Sakura, hitting her in her massive forehead. Get out and don't come back, I yelled. And they disappeared. I was left in my own sorrow. My mate was gone. I think Dark took some pity on me and said comforting words, saying that we'll find him. We just have to keep searching. I nodded. Now, since Naruto is my mate, I can smell him out from anywhere he has been. clone or not, I can smell him. But now, I just have to look everywhere. I got up, devising a plan. Back to Naruto. I've been playing with my children all day. All three of them are 2 now. They're so happy and so cute. I sat down on our massive couch. They're sleeping now since we've been playing for hours on end. But a frown etched itself onto my face. I looked down at all three of them. The words of my queen and mother. She said, we should start training them now. Since they're not like ordinary people, they're more developed and stronger. And since they have her powers, they need to be trained at a young age. More I think I should do it. It's for their safety. It's for their own good. With one more glance, I sighed. I don't want them to grow up, but me being selfish won't do anybody any good. Alright, Mom, I'll do it, I said with sadness in my voice. Don't be sad, Naruto. I know it's hard. You don't want your babies to grow, but Naruto, this will be the right thing to do. For them to grow up stronger and, well, you know. Yes, I know. Hey, Naruto? Yes, my queen? Have you heard of the Akatsuki? I heard tad bits about them, just that they're S-rank criminals and they're bad people. Yes, but Naruto, they're searching for you and the other, what was their names? Cherokee? Thank you, Naruto, thank you. Yes. And you have a friend named Gara, correct? Mm-hmm. So, and he's a Cherokee too. So why not we wipe the Akatsuki out before they can do anything? Alright, you're right. But how will we defeat them? Dear. I can't believe you don't have trust in my powers. I know I gave you most of them, but seriously, I'm still strong enough to defeat them. They're nothing but twigs in front of me. They're weak and scrawny. No amount of jutsus can defeat me. The goddess, or once upon a time goddess of darkness, will never be defeated by mortals. Don't me, child. Well, let's wipe them out so they don't do anything. And with that, we spent the entire day wiping out the Akatsuki members, except Itachi. I know his story, since he was my bodyguard. He watched over me. So I let him join my family. Now we have spent our days together, laughing and playing, except, we trained a lot. I feel like my life is going right, is going good. I love it. Until they came. And this will be the ending of part 3. Yeah. Say, this will be the ending. Adios, my cuties. And I have to go through the entire search engine, through all of my videos, to find all the what ifs you want me to do. And that is going to take a long time because I think I have 90-ish so videos out. Ooh, that's going to kick my butt. Love you all.